That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir.
Big sight, new, Hank, Coco, big sight. Y'all know how this shit go, you know.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Tribute Tuesday. 20 years ago today, man, we lost the great Tupac Shakur, man. Crazy. We're brought to you by footballsportsapp.com. The first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to get in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make some money? You can do it. All right, time is running out to become an affiliate. Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Once again, that's at footballsportsapp.com. I meant to talk about this yesterday, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because I really don't think it's I don't think it's proper to judge someone else's protest, to a degree. So I kind of feel that a little bit in my psyche about this story. But the Seattle Seahawks this past weekend, in a show of, and I'm doing the quote symbols in the air, in a show of unity, interlocked their arms before their game during the national anthem, before their game with the Miami Dolphins. So my question to the Seahawks players is, unity, I don't understand what's the point. If you're trying to do something tied into Colin Kaepernick's original protest to the national anthem, and the fact that in this country it's supposed to be, equal, or, the land of the free, and people aren't being treated as equal, and the injustices that we see played out on these videotapes and, in the news are young black people getting killed in cold blood by the police. What does locking your arms together have to do? What this is all about is the players wanting to take a stance, but they don't want to offend anybody. They don't want to offend anybody. But here's the problem with that. In itself, the word protest itself is just that. It's protesting. It's making people feel uncomfortable. It's pissing somebody off. It's bringing attention to a particular subject matter. So I think you just totally, like not trying to offend anybody is kind of like, in a way, like an oxymoron to a protest. If you're going to protest, bruh, then protest. But don't half-ass protest and try to make everybody happy and don't try to offend anybody. I keep saying I'm going to download the damn beginning of that damn Death Row song. If you ain't down for this young African, then sit your punk ass down to the side. Yeah. You can save that. You can save that. That was a half-ass protest. That was a protest to say, well, we know what Colin Kaepernick is saying and what he's protesting is real, and we don't want to be called out when we go back home or why we didn't stand for that man. But at the same time, we don't want to offend anybody that feels like we're getting offended by not standing for this national anthem. Once again, you dumbasses, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. The man has been on the record and said that this was nothing or had nothing to do with our military. Whether you want to agree with that or believe that or not, that's a you problem. The man told you why he was protesting. Had nothing to do with the military. It's about a fact and what we've seen over the last couple of years, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It's about black people getting killed in the streets without retribution by some rogue policemen. Just like they ignore that fact and exactly what this story is about, They ignore the words to the national anthem. They just, whenever they talk about this in the national media, like nobody wants to mention that. Well, Colin Kaepernick, he's protesting because this, that, and the other. No, you left out the one reason he's protesting. Because they're killing ninjas in the streets. And for you to call yourself doing a protest, man, my old man used to say it all the time, man. Don't half-ass do stuff. That was one of his worst pet peeves. Don't half-ass do nothing. If you're going to do it right. Damn it, if you don't want to protest, if you're scared about losing endorsements and what your bosses and what everybody going to say in America about you, then damn it, just sit your ass to the side. And a lot of players in the NFL are doing that. I'm watching this game last night, and they're panning the cameras down the sideline all through during the national anthem, just looking for a ninja not to be standing up. And a lot of them are not doing it. And I think that's not bad. I think that's bad. I don't think that's good. That's not good at all. Now, it's your right, but I feel like they're leaving this kid on an island, man. If they would come together, if every player in the NFL, not just black players, but in particular all of the black players, if all of the black players got on a conference call or had their team reps get together and discuss it, we all going to do this? It would make much bigger impact. It would make a much bigger impact. And it would take some heat off of the few fellas that are doing it. The few players that are doing it, it would take heat off their ass. The Brandon Marshall kid for Denver, he lost 2 endorsements because of not standing last week. In a week, this man lost 2 endorsements. They're leaving him out there to dry. Damn it, y'all all black. Y'all all got the same issues in your life with social injustice. Y'all all got kids. Y'all all got brothers. Y'all all got nephews. Come together. And damn it, if you ain't gonna come together, don't do nothing. Don't do that crap grabbing each other's arms, interlocking arms. That was BS. I'm looking for this damn, and my man Clay, All Eyes on Me, David says it very true, T-Dub. They shouldn't have hyped it up. They put out a statement like a couple of days in advance. So I'm thinking these ninjas are going to all do like a John Carlos or whatever at the Olympics. And I'm thinking all of them going to have black gloves or whatever, and they're going to put their fists up. These ninjas interlock arms. That was a half-ass protest. Now, let me calm down. Damn it, let me calm down. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Let me calm down because my pressure can't take this. And I'm serious. Let me calm down. Bottom line, man, if these players would come together, and here's the thing that I keep having to remind you of whenever I get into this diatribe about this Kaepernick thing and this protest thing, is it's right. It's right. Protesting us getting killed in the street like animals is right. Like, I don't understand the other side of it. What's your argument to protesting and trying to bring light to this issue? If your argument is you're disrespecting the flag, he already told you we're not. We're not disrespecting the military. We don't feel like in this country we're treated fair and equal. And that's obvious based off the last couple of years. It's right to protest the fact that when we get killed in the street, unarmed, there's no retribution. Nothing happens to the police. Well, you kill each other in Chicago. You're killing each other, this, that, and the other. Well, I said this a couple of weeks ago. So you're putting the police on the same standard as you do criminals? That's stupid as hell. Well, we don't like you protesting. Huh? This is America. That's what America's all about? So you don't want us to protest that every other month we turn around, somebody's getting killed in cold blood? So we should just be quiet about that? We should be okay with that? Just take it? Just shut up? Stop it. Stop it, man. And I mean, I meant to talk about this yesterday, and I don't know why I didn't talk about it, man, because the story in itself is a couple weeks old now. But every time I turn around, there's a new slant to it. And when I saw ultimately what these Seahawks players did, man, I just said to myself, man, that's just BS. That's just BS. And I don't know. Richard Sherman's on that team, and Russell Wilson's on that team. You know that the players had kind of pegged Russell Wilson as a corporate dude back in the day. A couple of years ago, Richard Sherman made this quote about all lives matter, just totally deflecting from the purpose of Black Lives Matter. And in my mind, after I saw these cats interlocking their arms, I'm like, I bet you Russell Wilson and Richard Sherman had something to do with this BS. I know they did. I know them ninjas did. I know they did. I mean, that ain't a coincidence. Russell Wilson with his politicking all the time on the damn behind a microphone, and Richard Sherman talk about all lives matter and whatever spiel he get trying to explain why he doesn't believe in Black Lives Matter. I know it was them two. I know it was them two. I mean, the word protest in itself means just that. It's a protest. You know, you can't try to not offend somebody with a protest, because clearly it's going to offend a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people are offended. How you're offended that we're protesting the treatment that we get from some police in this country, some high-profile cases in this country, I don't know. I said it before and I'll say it again, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. People see and hear what they want. I mean, the biggest example of that I can point at right now at the top of my head is Donald Trump actually has a chance to be the president of the United States. Yeah. So people see and hear what they want to see and hear. Like somehow America, a lot of the people in this country have tricked themselves into believing that Donald Trump should be president. Go figure. Go figure. You know, somehow people are going to vote for Donald Trump, and somehow Colin Kaepernick can say it till he's blue in the face that the protest has nothing to do with the military, and they'll continue to throw that out. That's the first thing they'll throw out. Who was it? Some chick I saw on the online responded to Colin Kaepernick with the same damn thing. He's disrespecting our military. This was today. This has been going on for 2 weeks. The man said it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And not only did he say it, it's asinine to think that he would be protesting the military or he has a beef with the military. That's stupid. I'm done with this, man. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We got another segment today, man. I almost feel like wrapping up, man, and going somewhere and laying down. And maybe this is why I didn't bring this stuff up yesterday, man. Because I knew I would get upset. And every time, I promise you, Stewies, every time I go into one of these type conversations, man, I say to myself, calm down, ninja. Don't get upset. But damn it, that's just who I am, man. I'm sorry. This is really pissing me off. Rel, I saw your little post in the chat room. You back at work, and then I cussed. I'm sorry, Rel. I'm just telling y'all right now, man. I'm telling y'all right now. If you want to listen to the show in your office, don't turn the volume up. Going forward, I'm giving you warning. Because I'm finding myself more and more lately, man, where I can't control my language. And I try to be classy. I am classy. But sometimes, man, sometimes I can't help it. Back in 3 minutes.
Hello, Stu Nation. I am Vince Wright, the Sports Governor. I am the co-host of the Sports and More Show. Make sure you tune in every Friday on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network at 12 noon to check me out and, of course, my co-host, Reggie Lawrence.
What's up, everybody? I'm Reggie Lawrence, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents, the other half of the Sports and More Show. The only difference is I'm much smarter and better looking than my main man, Vince.